Have you lived in your current living area for a long time? Um, I am I am studying in Hanoi University of Pharmacy, and I spend the most time. Um, I spent for the better part of 4 years at here. What do you like about your current living? What do you like about your current living area? Um, I am quite. I really keen on my flat because it's the it's in the in the proximity of my of my university and as a recreational amenity, so I can easy so I can so I find it easy um, to um, to do exercise um, every day. Um, what would you like to change about your area? What would you like to change about your area? You know there is a little there is a little trash bin in around where I live. So I am hope in the future um, there so I hope in the future there um, there the government add the trash bin um, more in my more in my in where I live. Um, what would you like to change? What are some changes in your area recently? Um, there are many things. There are many things changing in my area in my area recently. Um, for example, um, high-rise buildings spring up more and more, um, and on top of that, um, the supermarkets, uh, the supermarkets is converted the model, the brick and model store. Where do you like to go in that area? Where do you like to go in that area? Um, the spring, the one spring in my mind is um, the one spring in my mind is on Kim Lake because it's quite is quite is the in the proximity of my flat, and I and my friend often go to here to go to here to do exercise, to pump the iron, and yeah. How well do you know the people live next door to you? You, you know I and my neighbor is the coffee holics. So from time to time we often uh, from time to time we um, we go out for a coffee, and I have to say that I get on well with my neighbor. How often do you see them? Um, um, like I said before, like I said before, I get on well with my neighbor. So all the evening, we often do the exercise in Hoàn Kiếm Lake together. What kinds of problem do people have with their neighbor? I think the common problem is the common problem is noise. You know, I wish all the neighbor I wish all the neighbor have could be better behavior to keep the right level of noise background. How do you think neighbor can help each other? Yes, of course. Um, I will I will choose my I will choose my neighbor for example. Um, when I when I have when I go when I when we is gone temporarily, uh, they they watch your house and picking up delivery for us in their absence. In their absence, Patri, do people living in small cities know more about their neighbors than people living in big city? Um, yes, yes, of course. Um, the small city in the small city, um, everybody everybody live close together, so they have more chance to make acquaintance. But when it comes to the big city, everyone is everyone is swept into mainstream of work, so they they are constantly to up to their ear in deadline, so they not have more time to make acquaintance. Why do people rarely talk to each other? I think there are two main reasons for this. Firstly, um, everyone. Firstly, they focus their time on devices like computer or smartphone to 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 entertain to to talk to chit chat with their friend uh, without ignore their neighbor. Um, on top of that, on the top of that, um, they are occupied with work, so in work, so they don't have much time to talk with others. Um, how could we improve re- relationships among people? Um, there are many ways to improve the relationship among people. Um, um, Firstly, they need to manage time more effectively to so that have much more time have more time to open their heart to open their heart. Besides, they strike up when they strike up a relationship. Um, they have to pluck up the courage to to make the first move. Um, and and they have to leave a good impression for other people. Yeah.